Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. 10 reasons to vote Republican in November. Reason number 1 is an oldie but a goodie. Hillary Clinton says the divide in our nation, civility. We can't be civil to a party like the Republican Party, Hillary says.
You cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about. That's why I believe if we are fortunate enough to win back the House and or the Senate, that's when civility can start again. But until then, the only thing that the Republicans seem to recognize and respect is strength.
Haven't we gone down that evil road in our nation before, where only certain people were afforded dignity? It's disgusting. Reason number 2, former Obama Attorney General Eric Holder, who is thought to be a possible 2020 Democratic presidential candidate, he says, when Republicans go low, kick them.
Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high. No. When they go low, we kick them.
So now the Democrats are cool with hurting their political opponents? They're cool using violence against people who disagree with them? Isn't that called dictatorship? But the theme of political violence continues. Our reason number 3, Antifa thugs in Portland, Oregon threaten white people. Do what we say or we'll hurt you.
Oh, can I? Well, shut the up. Search go, trip.
Let's just go that way. Because I told you to.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't hurt
Yeah,
me.
brother.
Just go,
Yeah, you little white little.
Really?
Yeah, you're a little whitey, aren't you? The First Amendment. Get the down the road.
Please just keep going the direction.
Just please turn right
Please
for
go
Christ's
the
sake.
direction I asked
For
you to
Jesus
go.
Christ's sake, just turn
Please,
right.
you're blocking traffic.
And the Democratic mayor of Portland, Ted Wheeler, told police to stand down and let the mob of anarchist thugs terrorize the city. There's a reason the Department of Homeland Security named Antifa as a domestic terror group. Yet, the Democrats are embracing them. Reason number 4, Democratic Senator Mazie Hirono refuses to condemn the violence. She essentially said, no, chasing Republicans out of restaurants isn't taking things too far.
It's another thing to run senators out of restaurants, go to their homes. Is that going too far?
I think that it just means that there are a lot of people who are very, very much motivated by what is going on. Because what happened with Judge Kavanaugh is from the very beginning, this was not a fair process.
What is taking things too far then? We're chasing certain people out of restaurants because we don't like their opinions? No, let me rephrase that. We're chasing Senator Ted Cruz and his wife, a Hispanic man and his wife, a biracial couple out of a restaurant. Is that something Democrats want to embrace? That brings us to number 5. Leftist protesters bully an elderly man because he has the audacity to support the president. Her dad must be so proud. Fun fact, she was later arrested. Reason number 6, radical leftist feminists want to lock Brett Kavanaugh up without any proof he committed a crime. They literally claw at the doors of the Supreme Court to try to get to Kavanaugh.
Brett Kavanaugh, not my judge. Brett Kavanaugh, not my judge. Brett Kavanaugh, not my judge. Shut it down. 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 Shut it down.
But these crazy leftists say, and this is reason number 7, even if Judge Brett Kavanaugh is now Justice Kavanaugh of the Supreme Court, they are just happy they ruined Brett Kavanaugh's life. Reason number 8 and reason number 9. The Democrats want to force you onto single-payer, socialist, government-run health care, even though people all around the world die in such systems. They want to abolish the Senate. They want to abolish the Electoral College because they didn't get their way in the 2016 elections. And that brings us to reason number 10 to vote Republican in November. We are safer, freer, and more prosperous now than we were 2 years ago. There are more jobs, higher wages, fewer regulations, better trade deals, more businesses. We get to keep more of our paychecks every week. Other nations respect us. ISIS is retreating under our fire, and the rule of law and our Constitution are more protected now than they have been for the past decade. And yet the Democrats ignore all of that in pursuit of their own power. And that is reason enough. And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.